Hi, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. What we're going to be doing is question 22 of the 50 top ALJ trick questions. Specifically, this one is, what types of rooms do you clean? Trick question. When you are asked the question of, okay, do you clean your house? Yes. And then we go into what types of rooms do you clean? We go into what size is the room and all those details. The trick question also goes into something that I like to see, which is, what's the type of room? What's the size of the room? And then also the big thing is the room upstairs or downstairs? Because then we're getting into, do you have the ability to climb stairs, ropes, ladders, yada, yada, yada. So with that said, then we get into the whole types of room cleaning, which is, do you have to move furniture? Do you have to roll carpets? Rolling carpets is part of the DOT, Dictionary of Occupational Titles, for a classic cleaner. Do you do that as a function of as to your ability at your own home? Yada, yada, yada. And the reason why is they're looking to see if you can do a job in the national economy as somebody who cleans hotel, motel, etc. rooms or house rooms, residential. So that's the trick question there. What types of rooms do you clean? They're looking for, oh, an upstairs room. Oh, it's a kitchen where you got to reach up high to clean things that are like, cabinets and things like that. Oh, it's, a large house. It's a this or that or whatever. We're looking for questions that qualify how you clean as an individual to say that you could potentially do a cleaner job based upon your home activities. That's it. That's the trick question right there. If you go into an upstairs room on a yada, 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 and all these things, you got to climb stairs. Most houses don't have elevators that I know. I mean, I just moved to an area where some of them do. I'm the poor guy on the block, I assure you. But the bottom line is, with that said, some of these houses usually don't have something like that to move you from point A to point B. And if it was a house like that, you better believe it's a massive, massive giga house. Which if you're cleaning that, you sure as heckaroo, or you live in that, you probably, you could still go on SSDI, but you would never be able to go on SSI. Okay, with SSDI, you could win the lottery the prior month and then apply and go on it. SSI, you can't have more than $2,000 in the bank account. That is question 22. I'm trying to keep these quick and fast because I've got to get through a total of 50 of them. My name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. If you have any questions, want the most up-to-date information, give me a call, shoot me an email. Also, on the 9th, Thursday, 8 p.m. of April, and every Thursday thereafter, I'll go ahead and you can call the 472-799-1754 phone number. And what I'll do is go ahead and run questions with you. Now, it's not going to be nice and pleasant. I'm going to beat the hell out of you. But that's going to teach you what to watch out for while this is going on. So just a heads up. 9th, you can call in 47279. You don't have to be a client. You can just be anybody. This is my way of trying to help the people that are out there that, you guys that wing it on your own, you're insane. A word worse than insane. To go to a hearing without an attorney that can cross-examine you based upon the testimony you gave to a judge, you're insane. If you don't know what if you don't know the basics of how a trial or a hearing works, right? How you get examined and then cross-examined, go watch any show, and you'll see that one of them, the examination or the cross-examination, goes well, and the other one doesn't go so well. You got to have one of those to make you look good. The other one's not going to make you look good. If you don't know what that means, just go watch some of those like court shows that you always hated, learn a little bit about examination and cross-examination, and then you'll do a little bit better. All right, that'll be Thursday the 9th. I promise we'll set it up live. You'll call this phone. I'll put it on speaker. Make sure you give me a fake name when you call in. All right, I'll catch you a little bit later and we'll go from there. My name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.